Hey guys, my name is Parzival, I also go by Will, and I am back with another sketchbook tour. Now, this is another handmade sketchbook of mine, with a print on the cover. What I did was, I got sent this print from my sister in Germany. I have the artist name on the inside, and I can see it in my head, I just can't actually pronounce it, and I can't guarantee whether I'm going to be able to pronounce it if I see it, but what I did was I took the cover, I took some chipboard, and I taped/glued the print on it, and then put some sticker paper over it. And that way, I have a nice, like, laminated, glossy cover, print cover of my sketchbook. And it's really nice. I love this print. It's done in Copic markers, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So for this sketchbook, I did request that the artist give me a theme for the sketchbook. The artist is Euclysseus. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. He's a German artist, and I really love his work. And so I requested, like, what I should do for the inside of the sketchbook. And so it was recommended to use, like, washi tape, pattern and paper, colored ballpoint pens, colored pencils, and limited lines. So there's 15 pages of cardstock in here, which means there's going to be about 30 pages total, but it did take me a while to finish this. It was March 17th, 2018 to May 31st, 2019. And that's because, admittedly, I forgot where I put this, and I found it literally, like, right next to my desk. I just couldn't see it because it was super small and, compared to my other sketchbooks, and I couldn't figure out where it was. Oops. But, yeah, so I got this print, and I just made the sketchbook based off the print. And so I started with some studies of pictures that I found on Tumblr, I believe, and this was back in 2018, and I did not keep, like, the source photos, unfortunately, but I tried to do things with limited lines, and I tried to film some stuff with washi tape at first. This one was another one I did a study of for. And as you can see, for these studies, I just went straight in pen, and I didn't do really much undersketching. Honestly, it still kind of makes me feel weird to just do things without undersketching. I don't know if I would do it very often, but I feel like it's something I should practice more. I actually really like how this one turned out, especially this detail here. But it's something that, like, kind of weirds me out. I know that this one is Lucy Liu from Elementary as Joan Watson. That hand's a little bit wonky, but yeah, I was trying as well as I could to keep the theme of this. This is where I started getting into a little bit more sketchy stuff in April when I was doing some pose studies. I believe these were from Line of Action. And so, because of that, I kind of got kind of sketchier. And it does get super sketchy as this goes on, and I kind of wish it didn't, because I was going with limited lines, but at one point I kind of started doing, like, one-line drawings where everything is one line instead of using it as limited lines as possible. But that kind of ironically causes more lines to happen because I don't just go over it once, I go over it multiple times. So even though I kind of like how these look, I don't think that they were quite the correct way to go about doing these studies. But they were okay. They were nice, and I definitely think that these were a learning experience. And these ones are from Senshi stock, I know. If I were to do this again, I would definitely try and keep in mind that one-line gesture drawings don't necessarily mean you're using fewer lines. And that was, like kind of the opposite of what I was doing, and I kind of, like, lost track of that. But it made sense in my head. I do like how these turned out, though. They're, using a lot of lines is more comfortable for me, so that's probably why I like how they turned out better, but this one I just went in straight in with Sharpie. But it's definitely a thing that I need to actually, like, work on. It's just using fewer lines to make my forms. This one, I think I went in with a fine liner, or some sort of pen I was trying to use up. It was like a Oh, this was with the Pentel Pilot Superfine Permanent Marker, which is basically like a Sharpie. And this one is one hard on the eyes, but that's because it's green ballpoint pen all over yellow highlighter. And this is in May, and I think you can see where like I lost the sketchbook was like right around October, because it jumps from October to May. It wasn't even technically lost, it was just like right next to me and I couldn't see it. I think this was another one from Tumblr that I just saw, so I drew. This one was one where I actually did like try and use the limited line thing. This was Brad Leone from like what is it, BA Test Kitchen, Bon Appetit Test Kitchen, but like this was from one of his videos, and it did not turn out the way I wanted to, because I wasn't used to drawing with so few lines, but it was definitely worth doing after all of the overly sketchy ones. This one turned out a lot better. I think this one was more successful with like the looser lines and stuff. I don't remember who this one is though. I think this one was like a soccer player. Again, another one that I just grabbed off the Tumblr. And I finished it with this one, who, again, I don't know who it was, but I did try this time with like fewer lines, and then I just went in and added some shading with the Sharpie. But yeah, it's not a super long sketchbook because it's only 15 pages, but it was definitely out of my comfort zone. I do want to try and do something like this again, because I do actually really like doing themed sketchbooks, and hopefully it'll take me less than a year to finish it, because I'll actually sit down and do it or something. You know, do 1 or 2 pages a day. I'll be fine. I'll survive. But yeah, that was my sketchbook with the cover by Euclysseus. And I hope you guys enjoyed this short sketchbook tour. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Well, that's the end of this video. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, or contact me on any of my social media, which is linked in the description below. I also have my Patreon there if you guys want to throw a monthly donation at me. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see you next time. Bye!